good afternoon, good evening, I should say. We are going to get started. But the choir has the privilege to present to you The Child of Kipat is the name of our musical, and it's based on an African folktale. So we wanted to first share with you the original folktale as read way back in the day on Reading Rainbow program. A lot of us know, yeah. And that's where I first heard this story, and then decided to take that story and open it up to a whole musical for these kids to enjoy, learn about different cultures in Africa, and the different folk tales that go along with that. So in just a few seconds, we'll go ahead and play for you the original version is called Bringing the Rain to Kapiti Plain. And then our version is almost like the sequel of it, focusing on the child of that main character in our story. Oh, one more thing. If you do have to use the restroom, they are right out this door to the left and to the right. And I think that's it. If there's an emergency, we'll go out the back. And if you could, please silence your cell phones. There's no need to record. We're actually getting a really good recording with great audio over here. And that will be shared with the whole school later this week, hopefully. So we'll get that out to you as soon as possible. Without further ado, here is Bringing the Rain to Kapiti Plain.
Bringing the rain to Kapiti Plain. Retold by Verna Anima. Pictures by Idris Badam. This is the great Kapiti Plain, all fresh and green from the African mains. A scene of grass for the ground birds to nest in patches of shade for wild creatures to rest in, with acacia trees for giraffes to browse on, and grass for the herdsmen to pasture their cows on. But one year the rains were so belated that all the big wild creatures migrated.
Bridget. Watch yourself.
Then Kipat helped to end that terrible drought, and this story tells how it all came about. This is the cloud, all heavy with rain, that shadowed the ground on Kapiti Plain. This is the grass, all brown and dead, that needed the rain from the cloud overhead. The big black cloud, all heavy with rain, that shadowed the ground on Kapiti Plain. These are the cows, all hungry and dry, who moved for the rain to fall from the sky, to green up the grass, all brown and dead, that needed the rain from the cloud overhead. The big black cloud, all heavy with rain, that shadowed the ground on Kapiti Plain. This is Kipat, who watched his herd as he stood on one leg like the big stork bird. Kipat, whose cows were so hungry and dry, they moved for the rain to fall from the sky, to green up the grass all brown and dead, that needed the rain from the cloud overhead. The big black cloud, all heavy with the rain, that shadowed the ground on Kapiti Plain. This is the eagle, who dropped a feather that helped to change the weather. It fell near Kipat, who watched his herd as he stood on one leg like the big stork bird. Kipat, whose cows were so hungry and dry, they moved for the rain to fall from the sky, to green up the grass, all brown and dead, that needed the rain from the cloud overhead. The big black cloud, all heavy with rain, that shadowed the ground on Kapiti Plain. This is the arrow Kipat put together, with a slender stick and an eagle feather, from the eagle who happened to drop a feather that helped to change the weather. It fell to Kit-Pat, who watched his herd as he stood on one leg like the big stork bird. Kit-Pat, whose cows were so hungry and dry, they moved for the rain to fall from the sky, to green up the grass all brown and dead, that needed the rain from the cloud overhead. The big black cloud, all heavy with rain, that shadowed the ground on Kapiti Plain. This is the bow, so long, strong, and strung with a string and a leather thong. A bow for the arrow, Kit-Pat put together with a slender stick and an eagle feather, from the eagle who happened to drop a feather that helped to change the weather. It fell near Kit-Pat, who watched his herd as he stood on one leg like the big stork bird. Kit-Pat, whose cows were so hungry and dry, they moved for the rain to fall from the sky, to green up the grass all brown and dead, that needed the rain from the cloud overhead. A big black cloud, all heavy with rain, that shadowed the ground on Kapiti Plain.
This was the shock that pierced the cloud and loosed the rain with thunder loud.
A sharp bow, so long, strong, and strung with a string, a leather thong. A bow for the arrow, Kit-Pat put together with a slender stick and an eagle feather, from the eagle who happened to drop a feather that helped to change the weather. So the grass grew green, and the cattle fat, and Kit-Pat got a wife, and a little Kit-Pat, who tends the cows now, and shoots down the rain, when black clouds shadow Kapiti Plain.
Joey, John, and Pete Oswald.
Please enjoy The Child of Kit-Pat by the Matthews Elementary Choir.
wild creatures rest. With acacia trees for their drafts to browse on, and grass. Grass for the herdsmen to pasture their cattle on.
Wow, our town is doing so well. We grow seeds together, we harvest together, and we even cook together. I am so blessed to be a part of such a wonderful village.
Yes, and King Pat, you do such an outstanding job leading everyone. They all look up to your guidance and wisdom. I pray that one day our child may lead us to you.
Yes, I agree. However, that day may come sooner rather than later. I've heard rumors of wars in villages around us, and I need to go help them find peace. I fear that one small challenge will lead to great consequences.
Travel safe, King Pat. The village will be in safe hands until your return. Right, my child?
Wait, you want me to take over while Dad is away? I don't know if I'm ready.
My child, you might never feel like you know that you're ready, but have courage and be brave.
Dad, how do I know what to do and what to say? I don't want to make any mistakes.
Oh, it's okay. Our village is doing great, and I'll just be gone a couple days. And, you know, if you do find fear, make sure you have courage to do what is right in the face of it.
But how do I know what is right?
I'll be here to help if you need it. You have been raised to see the right path. Remember what the village has taught you if you feel lost. Help will come. Travel safety, Pat. The village will be waiting for you.
I have a little problem. I cannot find my shoe. Just yesterday I left it in the field with Brother Drew. I set it right beside me so I could clean my feet, but when I went to pick them up, the pair was incomplete.
No problem to the daughter of King Pat. And that's the end of that.
I have a little problem. My baby is too loud. I tried to let her sleep, but she sounds like a thundercloud. I feed her when she's hungry. I make sure she is warm. I don't know what the issue is. I like to be informed.
No problem to the daughter of King Pat. And that's the end of that. I have a little problem. My cough won't go away. From early in the morning to later in the day. It starts with just a tickle, then grows into a roar. I need some help to. Is this what you're looking for? All the problems of the daughter of King Pat. And that's the end of that. I have a little problem. My hands won't come apart. My uncle said that gluing them together makes me smart. I think he was good, and that's a trick to play, but I need both my hands so I can practice my ballet. All the problems of the daughter of King Pat. And that's the end of that.
We have a giant problem. Our crops are dying out. The cows and goats are hungry. They cannot go without. It hasn't even sprinkled since the day your dad went out. We must bring back the rain clouds or we'll be in a drought.
The drought left everybody unsettled, and your young leader felt helpless and alone. All she could think to do is hope and pray that the rain would come back to the village. everybody on set. Back in the village, the grown-ups worked hard to make daily life as normal for the kids, as they continue to learn, grow, and play with each other.
You're right, my friend, but even so, we must make a plan for a race. Let's go and gather what little we have left to share. Even with all of the town discussions, I'm the one who provides our leader, and I do hope he takes advice. Our latest ideas were, well, innovative?
Look, I'm not trying to say if you want to be a leader like an old man. You have to keep on trying.
I looked everywhere I could for an answer. Here, smell this. See, I haven't even showered so we can use the water for the village.
Child, your determination is inspiring.
More like perspiring. Try something else.
What do you suggest I look then?
Sometimes when we have to solve the problems in nature, we must spend time in nature. Take an eye. I'll look after the village until you return.
Whoa, that sounds kind of cool. Like camping in the bush, cooking over fire, connecting with the land, walking all day, hiding from starving lions. Actually, I'll stay here.
Well, I guess that's the only option I have. Wish me luck. young leader woke up to find herself inspired. She found an answer in a feather, a stick, and in a lot of courage.
Ah, my child, I see you have learned to shoot down the rain, just like your old man.
Thanks, Pappy. One more thing to learn.
What's that? Not too bad. Here. You go. Come, let me show you more. And please give it up for the farmers of our show. And the townspeople of our show. And our eagles. wise advisor and friend. And our mother. And last but not least, the child of Peapack. And our entire choir, let's hear one more round of applause. I hope you guys had as fun watching that as we had putting it on. So I also wanted to special thank you to our principal, Mrs. Green, for letting us do all these crazy things. And also, though I couldn't have done this without my trusty partner in crime, Mr. Victor. Come on up, Mr. Victor. Most of this idea is that these songs were all ones that he brought to me from his musical teaching experience. And it's been just such a pleasure to work with you. And I know you've had such a pleasure working with the kids. And kids, you have a pleasure working with us. So special thanks to all of that. And my lovely wife for doing the lights and the costumes. Let's give one more round of applause to you, the parents, for all your hard work. And thank you again so much for coming over.
And I would like to thank Mr. Markle and his team for what they have done with these children and helping them put this program together. It's very complex, and this experience will go with them very far as they continue to participate in music programs throughout their school career and beyond, hopefully. So thank you, Mr. Markle. Everybody give up to Mr. Markle. Mr. Markle recently updated our stage. It's now a black box stage. It's something we've been wanting to do for a good while. So he's worked hard to make this a nice area for the students to do this performance. In the back, as you go out, we have had Miss Johnson, a local artist, working with our children all week. Every child and adult in this building will participate in the mural that's being painted on the back wall. So it's really a fine arts week here. These students performed for their classmates and peers this week. Let's see, we did K through 2 one morning. It was their rehearsal, and today we did 3 through 5. And they were fabulous in front of their peers, which is not always easy. And their audience was incredible, just like you are. So thank you very much.
One more round for the kids.
And we thank you for coming out tonight. Please be careful as you exit because of our whatever mess we have going on right there. But we'll turn some lights on to make sure everybody's safe. And I know some of you may want to take a picture, but if you do, play.